he's one of those creators that I love to hear, and he is so passionate about whatever he's making. And we're getting into Baldur's Gate 3. So if you're not aware of Baldur's Gate, it is a very popular video game that won pretty much like every award at the Game Awards. What was it? I think last year or 2 years ago. The amount of just success that this game has gotten was crazy, and most people have considered it one of the best games of all time. And we just got word that Craig Mazin of The Last of Us is coming in to make this into a show. Now, it was interesting. So he's not adapting anything. This is a sequel to the game, which is making me want to play the game now. But then again, the style of the game almost kind of it doesn't seem like my style of game, but I still might have to get into it because again, the success that it's gotten was insane. And it's just like millions and millions of players have playing it. But with Craig Mazin coming in to do this, it is huge news because Mazin has created and co-created some of the greatest shows that we've gotten, in my opinion. I mean, Last of Us season 1 and season 2 have been nominated for, best drama at the Emmys. It's gotten the highest honor it can get, and the flack that season 2 gets for Last of Us, I don't get it. It's great. Granted, I think like 7 episodes. I
That's the
hate the
only
low
thing.
episode. Yeah, that bugs the shit out of me. I
That's the
can't.
only flack it deserves. Is it's too short.
Absolutely. And now what it seems like is reports are saying that season 3 of The Last of Us will be the last we get of The Last of Us. So it makes sense for Craig Mazin to plant his flag in something new, and that's Baldur's Gate. Now, he also came up with doing the show Chernobyl, which was it was like a limited series on
Oh,
HBO,
really?
just one
He
season.
did
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Did you see it?
Wow. I didn't see it, but I've heard so many great things about it.
I know, me too. Yeah, I need to see it because he's one of those creators that I love to hear because he also after they did well, every time they would make a new season of Last of Us, they would do accompanying podcast along each episode, and him and Neil Druckmann would be on there talking about it. And he is so passionate about whatever he's making. Like he said countless times to Neil, like he adores The Last of Us. And when he's super passionate about a project, it kind of makes him want to create something based on that. And so with Baldur's Gate, like he said, he sunk in like over 1,000 hours in Baldur's Gate 3, and he's super passionate about it.
Wow.
And he's going to bring his vision to Baldur's Gate 3. David, what say you about this story? You excited for something like this?
This is really exciting, particularly because of Craig Mazin taking this on and with how much care and dedication that he put into The Last of Us, really understanding the source material first. I can only imagine he's going to do the exact same thing with Baldur's Gate, especially because he gets to create something new from his own mind that comes, I guess, after the game is really cool. And I guess for you, Brandon, I think like I didn't play the Last of Us games. I can play them and I probably should, but I watched gameplay and you can just watch like no commentary gameplay of people playing the game. And so if it's not really your speed, you can watch probably just gameplay of Baldur's Gate. 'Cause I think it's like a turn-based.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, even like screenshots of it, I just like screenshots of the gameplay. I think, well, even there were some times where I'd look on YouTube and search for the gameplay and see some clips, and I'm like, nah, it's just not me. Like I'm more of the Last of Us style player,
Mhm.
like single player, third person, story based.
I think this has been a game that I have consistently looked at as potentially playing it, even with Kiara, because Kiara really likes the fantasy genre. I think this might be something that we have to pick up and play, especially with a sequel, coming out in terms of a TV show. But this is really exciting news, especially coming from Craig Mazin with the Last of Us. And you say he did Chernobyl or was worked on that. I mean, that was
Yeah, that was him.
fantastic
That was all
and
him.
has only positive reviews from that. So, really exciting news for video game adaptations. Or not
Yeah.
adaptations. I guess it's not
Yeah,
an
it's
adaptation.
it's like a pseudo adaptation because I'm sure
Yeah.
like they are taking some lore from because it's still a continuation, but
Yeah.
yeah, a completely new thing with Craig Mazin at the helm. Yeah, super exciting. Also, like it's still under HBO. Like HBO demands quality. When you think of HBO, you think of quality. In my opinion, they're still the top of the game in terms of quality. Honestly, Apple TV Plus, like they're low key getting to that point when no one
Yeah,
realizes it. Apple TV is turning out incredible stuff, and not only that,
absolutely.
just quality stuff.
Yes.
Craig Mazin coming in to do Baldur's Gate 3. Still thinking I should probably check out the game at some point because I love Mazin, the amazing Mazin.
The
Can't wait
amazing
to see him.
Mason.
All right, guys, let us know your thoughts. Are you excited for a Baldur's Gate sequel series coming to HBO, helmed by Craig Mazin, one of our great showrunners today? Curious to hear your thoughts.